Okay, so let me use this page as an example to show you that the client wants the review to be shown like this one, to look like this one. For example, this is the package, the travel package, the different package. At the bottom of the page, there are some reviews from the previous travelers. For example, for here, this traveler, they are from UK, and they have a good review on here, and you can see that the customers put their photos, the different photos on the review. So I wonder how you can create the review with the features to upload the photos. Okay, so let me explain the steps if we like to choose you to develop this website. And the first thing is we are going to give you the domain. The domain is registered on GoDaddy. We are going to give you the account name and password, and then you are asked to log in and set up the IP address, and then directed to we are going to give you directed to American server, that is Emotion Hosting, located in the United States. I'm also going to give you the login name and password, and then you can set up the domain directly to the server located in the US. And if sometimes we find it's quite difficult to talk to you about some outline or idea, we may go directly to the back end of the website, and then we can change something, the layout something, but it's a small change in case that it's very, very difficult for confusing item we cannot understand better. But that's a special situation. But anyway, I just let you the steps we work on. Okay, so I'm going to put the links here, travelchinaguide.com, at the bottom of the YouTube, and you can click the website and then another sample. But this one is not the sample for you to follow, but this one I used just as an explanation that this is a website created by WordPress and Woocommerce, and the typical Woocommerce product category and the layouts looks like this. Of course, as to this travel website, at the back end there are user function, and also the customers want his page to be showing as multiple currency plugin. I mean that for the different customers, for example, they are from the Germany, and then probably the euro currency is going to be showing as a multiple choice. And the customer, if the customer is from Australia, and then Australia dollar currency is going to be showing on the WooCommerce shopping cart. So as to the payment connection, usually I think that the connection is PayPal or China's Alipay, and that's the most often used payment connection. So for the shopping cart, there are three options. The first option is there needs direct pay on the page. If he likes this product, for example, let me show you one product. If he likes the product, and he can place order online. But sometimes if the customers just read the travel package and is not ready to place order, and then there is no price. So that's the second kind of product, for example. And this causes, there is a product showing here, it's $250. When the customers click this, for example, this is a travel package, and then he can add to cart. which means he can pay directly and then booking the order. But for the travel industry, most of the time, the customers are not ready to go. So they need to send inquiry. For example, they have questions, they have different time, and they have children and not all the adults. So they want to check how much price to pay. And so in these cases, they would like to send inquiry to the booking agency. So after receiving the confirmation, and then they are going to say receive the payment link. So that's the second option. So in this Woocommerce, sometimes if the package is ready to go and then there is a price to pay, but on this price, as I explanations that their needs requires a plugin to show the different currency based on the different locations, different countries of the customers come in. So that's another point I would like to clarify with you, whether you can do it and whether there is any extra charge for this function. Well, I think that's all. So I mentioned some points of questions, and hopefully you can get back to me. I'm not sure what layout you can create based on WooCommerce and WordPress. As to WordPress website, you know that it must be responsive website, responsive to both computer and also mobile phones. So that's why the customers want this one, this function. As my explanation, the customers also want the security for enter. For example, when I try to log in, I want to know how you can set up the security. For example, Chinese SEO WP. Okay, so when I click on this login page, WP admin, can you let me know your way, your method, how to set up the security password in order to avoid any spam or any unfriendly login? So that's my question. I don't know why it goes so slowly. So let me hold on just one moment. Okay, so this is the showing page. I want to ask whether you can, what security method you can set up. But as my remind you know that in China, Google is banned and Facebook is banned. So I don't want the login page to set up with the Google reCaptcha. In that case, most of the users in China, they cannot access in the backend easily. So is there any other way you can set up the security at the login page? So that is another question. Hopefully this video can answer most of the questions and show you the steps we want to work. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. If I hope that you can get the order, but in case that you are not considered this time and maybe next time, because we are a Chinese background companies and most of the orders are from China. So let me show you our digital marketing page. It goes so slowly, so you can see that it's not easy to log in the page in China. Okay, so we have some workers and projects from China, either American or European countries that want to develop what they want to build Chinese page, and they like us to do for them. So this is one order. Another kind of orders are Chinese companies. They want us to help them to build English language website. So you can understand most of the projects are from China. So if you can work with us this time, it's good. But if you do not have the opportunity, it doesn't matter. Let us keep in touch for the next time. Okay, thank you for all. I hope that you can continue to contact me and give me more ideas and answer my questions so that our manager can decide which developer can help us for this audit. And thank you. Have a nice day.